I mean, I'm not lying when I say it feels almost like Dark Souls. Is that what they were going for? Because Dark Souls is so popular. Hey, let's make Minecraft into Dark Souls. That sounds like a good idea.
Two name tags. Two name. Wait, what? I didn't need the anvil? Oh! I didn't need the anvil. People are saying, what mods did you get? I don't know. 3D skin layers, additional structures, add-ons, lib, Adora built structures, alternate current, ambient sounds, Apple skin, bad optimizations, beautiful enchanted books, better animations, better third person, better F3, biomes aplenty, chisel fabricated, chores, theorems overhauled, clumps, comforts, configured, controllable client, crystal lib, cryonic config, customizable elytra, diagonal fences, diagonal walls, diagonal windows, disenchanting table, distant origins, double doors, easy anvils, entity model features, entity text features, entity culling, explorer compass, explorer 5, falling leaves, framework, geophilic, immediately fast, inventory sorter, iris, jade, journey map, clee slabs, lithium, lithio stitch, macaw bridges, macaw doors, macaw fence and walls, macaw lights and lamps, macaw's roofs, macaw's trapdoors, medieval buildings the end, Minecraft, mod menu, monolib, moves and structures, Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod, nature's compass, Neruniel, Noisium, not enough animations, serene seasons, server translations API, sodium, sound physics remastered, spectral lab, Townsend towers, trash slot, waddles, waystones, and wide ender.
Alright, after a bit of a lengthy intro, just covering the Minecraft stuff, it's time to get on to the meat of the matter. Hello, and welcome to James' Let's Express Lane, where we get you in and out as fast as possible with... Someone posted some helpful tips for DSP. Of course, DSP is going to ignore all of it, but let's read them for ourselves, because they're actually pretty good ideas. You're looking for a silver bullet. They'll fix it all. But there isn't really one. Because of that, this comment will be on the long side, but I hope you'll engage with it despite its length. No, you won't. It's too long, didn't read. Let's start with a few stats. I counted playtime in real time for some of your longer playthroughs. Clear Obscure, 45 hours over 27 parts across 33 days. Blueprints, 48 hours, 29 parts, 48 days. Karate Yakuza, 46 and a half, 31, 55. Fallout 4 Next Gen, 63 and a half hours, 64 parts, 96 days. Holy shit. That makes an average of 52 minutes played per real-time day. If you take out one of every 7 for your day off, that makes an average of 1 hour played per stream day. That means per week you're putting out 5 to 6 hours of content per game. That means a day plus night stream or 2-day streams. That's not very much, and I think it contributes to why people lose interest in your longer playthroughs. I said so myself. If your business model doesn't work for long games, and you want to play long games, then your business model simply doesn't work. You said, if you focus now on finishing Claire, then you're going to play Night Rain or Switch 2. Thing is, you would have already been done with Claire if you had just focused on it in the first place, jackass. If you had played it 2 full days in release, and then alternated full days with stream-only days, you would have had the same amount of 4 hours played by May 6th. And if your point is, wow, I could have played Blueprints again, you could have put the same focus on Blueprints and been done, or nearly done, by the time Claire released. Overall, I think focusing on 1 or 2 games at a time will solve the issue of viewers losing interest in longer games. Yes, you keep Friday Night Fights for Friday night only. No random ass Monday streams, I don't know why he did that. Day stream, be 2 different games. No, Monday this, Tuesday this, Monday this, Wednesday this, Thursday this, Friday this, Saturday off, back to Sunday, play this game. That way you can get through the bigger, longer games faster. And then you can leave the night streams for your chill streams, your Night Truck Simulator or your Minecraft. Nope, he won't do that. You said viewers get burnt out by 20 hours of playthrough. For Claire, that was part 16. It took you 4 weeks to put out part 16. Of course people lose interest when it takes you that long. A great streamer can make anything entertaining, even with focus on one game. I could probably name a dozen small and medium-sized variety streamers that play one game at a time and still see success. On top of taking so long in real time, you make gameplay decisions that kill pacing. You tend to mainline all available side content before doing story content on a story-based game. You did it with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and now again with Claire. You bash your head on optional challenges for long stretches, but easily leave for a bit and come back. Having a bit with Claire and having an Elden Ring. You blame the devs for putting it there, but it's ultimately your decision. You blame the devs for putting it there, but it's ultimately your decision to play it that way. Or you make decisions that make the game trivial because of leveling or getting superstar equipment. Again, Claire, Elden Ring, I'm sure there are others. Oh, there's plenty of that. Some general points help with viewership, which ultimately helps with support. Your theory of ask and you shall receive. There's more people off than it does inspiring people to support you financially. Your night stream time is bad for everyone. European viewers are asleep. Even on the east coast of the US, your night stream ends after midnight. If your demographic's older, like you say, very few are staying up that late at night after working and dealing with kids and hobbies and all that to watch you, jackass. Move both streams earlier or go back to one longer stream so your content doesn't run so late into the night. You use so much time on stuff you don't have to. You talk about the schedule 3 or 4 times a day and then post it in writing 2 more times. Focus on one game would also alleviate this problem, jackass. You summarize what happened on the stream both on the podcast and a daily wrap, which also hurts your video on demand numbers. There's so much time spent in those segments that it could be spent on gameplay to get through games faster. Talked about your schedule less, there would be less emphasis by everyone when you end up dropping a game. You talk about it so much that of course it draws attention. The sandwich shop drops an item from the menu because it isn't selling. They don't make multiple announcements and talk to every customer about why they will be dropping the menu item. Selling out isn't inherently bad. Diversifying your income streams is healthy. Having a sponsor's icon on stream is less intrusive than asking people to give you financial contributions multiple times every stream. Here's the final thing I have on why support levels can drop drastically. It's one you probably won't want to hear or acknowledge. There aren't that many people contributing to the totals. It's not 35 people total, like I tried to say. Well, it's probably somewhere in the 20-30 range. I don't know about that. If I had to guess, if most of those people don't like a game, get bored of a game, can't show up to a stream, or don't have money to give, then your totals are going to be low. Certainly above points on viewership will help with this, but you have to make some more changes to try to attract new viewers. At least enough to combat attrition. That's a whole other conversation entirely. Yeah, he's gonna ignore all this. He's gonna ignore all of it. And he said stuff during the one segment that, guys, my model works for me, me, making a bunch of money. So why would I change? But then you sit there for an hour and rant, guys, what do I do when I change this? Guys, what do I do? Guys, how do I make you give me more money? Just had an entire podcast about it. Over an hour long, which I uploaded at 1.75 speed because it was so fucking long of him just crying and begging. I was like, because normally you'd be like, oh, here's a 10-minute segment of him crying about this. No, it was the entire fucking pre-stream. Like, well, I gotta cover the entire pre-stream because the entire pre-stream is just nothing but him going, guys, how do we fix you giving me more money? So these are all great suggestions that you'll completely fucking ignore. But yes, DSP, if you did, alright, Doom the Dark Ages Monday, Claire Tuesday, Doom Wednesday, Claire Thursday, Doom Friday, Claire Saturday. Well, gee, within a week or so, Doom would have been beaten. So you would have had plenty of time to play other games, like Night Rain when it comes out. But he doesn't do that. He's always playing 4 or 5 games on a day stream. Like I said, like you do Friday Night Fights on Friday, and don't get so salty about it. The reason I covered the Friday Night Fights is because you get so fucking salty over it. If you didn't get salty about it, you're like, alright guys, it's time for me to get back to some of my old school fighting styles. Oh god, I remember this character. This character has this great move. Let's see if I remember how to do it. Oh no, guys, I lost. Well, that's what you get for not playing a game for 20 years, right? Look at all these guys. Wow, this guy's really good. Wow, he pulls off a combo with that character. I don't really like that character because I just don't like their combos. But this guy's playing that character great. Friday Night Fights would be more entertaining and probably get you more money if you weren't such a salty bitch about it and banning everyone. Going, that didn't drop your move. You can see here, nah, it dropped my move, yeah. Yes, day streams. Sunday one game, Monday the next game. Tuesday one game, Wednesday the next game. Just focus on 2 games at once to be a variety streamer. And then again, you leave the night streams for your chill Minecraft, your chill truck simulator. And then when a new release comes out, like say Night Rain, all right guys, today is going to be Night Rain on Thursday night and Thursday and Thursday night and Friday day, and then Friday Night Fights, and then all right, Saturday we'll be back to Clair Obscure, and then oh no, not Saturday because it's day off. So then Sunday we'll be back to Clair Obscure, then Monday Night Rain, Tuesday Clair Obscure until he gets shit beat. But he never fucking does that. He's an idiot. With that though, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.